I was researching East Asian history when I came across this place called Mount Jizu or Jitsu Mount because the name had cropped up in a study I was doing on the religions of the various regions in China that are significant to biblical prophecy and history. This particular place appeared under salvationist religions in this particular region called Mount Jisu. So I checked Wikipedia and then went over to look at a map. And the thing I found was that this mountain seems almost cleaved, and the description of the shape are like a chicken claw with a 10,630-foot peak on the north face or the north side of the primary rock. I always seek evidence for prophetic fulfillment in what I'm finding in geography, so I zoomed in closer, and just a note to say that the name Jitsu or Jizu sounds a lot like Jisu, and maybe could even be pronounced that way, which is the way that Eastern Europeans often call Jesus by the name Jisu. So I found that interesting. But as I zoomed in, I noticed at the base of the mountain was a kind of pattern that started to emerge from, I guess, the valley area. And there was kind of this design. As I zoomed into it, I started to see something appear that looked quite familiar to me. And I just thought that was really fascinating to zoom in and find this right here at the base of Mount Jisu. Jisu, Jesu. This pattern was familiar to me, and I'm sure it's familiar to all of us, but it reminded me of the book I just recently read from in my recent part 2 video in the Silence series called Ordained to Condemnation. And so I have questions, and I'm sure you do too, why that pattern would appear there.